of MLB 19 every 1 to 2 days a week. This is Zadie, your host. Uh, you guys are joining in, want to catch some more MLB 19 until the next in 2 weeks by the time I get the top seed, hopefully. Be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, if you guys are not new, hit that like button, tweet them out, share them, comment. I'm going to drop my other link real quick. This is actually my channel link as well. If there's anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. As good as you guys can. We'll be watching some videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment. And if you guys also want me to drop your channel link so far today, let me know. By the way, guys, happy Halloween. Today's the 31st, and it's also my last day off for work, and work the next 2 days, and I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday coming up. So we should be alright. As there will be Game 3, series finale in Texas. What's up, Pons? Good morning, buddy. How you doing? Hope all is well, my man. Check out that channel, guys, from Zombies Group. So it'll be the series finale in Texas. As it will be the 20 and 26 Cardinals trying to make it 3 wins in a row by the 20 and 26 Cardinals this morning. Taking on the 15 and 29 Texas Rangers in the series finale in Texas this morning. On the mound for the 20 and 26 Redbirds will be Miles McCollis. He has a 4-4 record, 91 strikeouts actually, for 1.19 ERA. And on the mound for the 15 and 29 Rangers is Joe Palumbo. Palumbo has an 0-1 record. Pitched for 5 innings, 2 strikeouts, 7.20 ERA. If we can take it down to the ballpark today, guys. This is got up before 7 this morning, but I'm actually a tough target to a different possession. So on the mound for the 20 and 26 Cardinals, trying to make it 3 wins in a row today, is Miles McCollis, 4-4, 1-loss record, with a 1.19 ERA. Hold on a second, guys. Let's up another thing too. Okay, there we go. I'm also gonna try to save it on Twitter for you guys too in the chat. Guys, let me know if you guys want to follow me on Twitter. Because you guys can so far today, and 5 Power Hour 201's coming up tonight on the Halloween special. So you guys will have an hour and 45 minutes of Legion for the Halloween episode, hopefully. It'll only be advertised between White Sox Legion 3 to 4 days a week for an hour and 45 minutes till the 12th. What else? Crash 4 of every Thursday and Friday gets that time. And, let's see. And also the Suzima, which you guys get Suzima tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so. So this is starting lineup for the 20 and 26 Cardinals. Try to make it 3 wins in a row today. Leading off will be Tommy Edman, designated hitter. Colin Wong is at second. Paul Ghostman at first. Marcelo Zona at left field. Jose Martinez at right field. Paul DeZong at short. Tyler O'Neill at center field. Yadier Molina at catcher. And batting ninth, third baseman, Matt Carpenter. If anybody has a good size of a bat, it's usually also a good side of either left or right. So how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are well. Happy Halloween so far, you guys, today. You guys are getting the Halloween episode of White Sox Legion tonight for an hour and 45 minutes to see if we can almost may or may not have anything else desperate. Doing office work, won't interact much. Oh, it's okay, buddy. At least it's not that busy. But it will be busy in the for the next couple of days, and then, you know, you guys get into Suzima tomorrow night for an hour and 45, and see how much time we can actually explore between that. So we can actually get a little more extra stuff compiled and keep a little more in track. See how things go.
Number 62.
On the mound for the 15 and 29 Cardinals today, Rangers, excuse me, 15 29 Rangers. This is Jake Palumbo, making the second start of the season. 0-1 record, 7.20 ERA, 7 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts today, too. And leading off first for the Redbirds will be Tommy Edman, DH. He's batting 175, a home run, 1 ribby, and 12 stolen bases. Which leads to 20 and 26 Cardinals with the stolen bases. Let's not forget, guys, Tommy Edman's a good stealer, so see how that's going to benefit for any team. Both difficulties are when you call it All-Star. See how it goes for one time only. The bottom 0-1. Yeah, guys, you guys will also have Isaiah news a little bit later on this morning, since we can actually stretch a little bit of stuff out so far and see what we can actually do. At this point, 0-1 coming up by Palumbo. To the bottom, 1-1. Yeah, guys, we're going to be getting some warmer, a little more warmer temperatures in a couple days after this Monday. Bottom 2-1. Tommy Edman's a really good stealer, so any other player we can think of is a good stealer. Foul ball to right, 2-2.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
We're going to bring Isaiah news a little bit later on this morning. You can actually see what we have going on. The bottom 3-2. Next batter is on deck, so 3-2 by Palumbo. Top, strike him out, and that's the first out for the Redbirds. As anybody's getting up and swinging, tries to get a little more interaction. Try to refresh it again. There's a starting lineup for the 20 and 26 Cardinals. Try to make it 3 wins in a row today. So far in the 2019 season, had 203 hits, 15th in the National League. Speaking of that, guys, that'll bring up second baseman Colin Wong up to the plate. 2 for 10 for solo shot. Playing the same way at the same time. Now, I think I did tweet it out on Twitter, I think. Foul ball to left, 0-1. Off the bat, 83 miles per hour from the hit speed. But other than that, guys, I've been relaxing. It's my 5th and final day off from work this week, and check out I also did check out my my newest schedule so far today, and I don't think most of that is pretty much cut out that much, but that's a little bit.
Is the ability to talk to someone.
That'll be foul ball on the left, 1-2. That head speed was also 52 miles per hour. Between no one answer questions for it. To the right, that's the strikeout. Second out for the Redbirds. Second strikeout by Joe Palumbo. Any pitcher that makes say some sort of a pitching debut, but if the man is nervous, so tries to get a little bit emotional every now and then, so we can actually see how he can actually do by throwing the ball, trying to get some strikes or balls on that. Here comes Paul Gilsman, first baseman, 172, 4 home runs, 8 ribbies, and a stolen base. See how it masses a little bit. 1-0 by Palumbo. The bottom angle, 1-1. You don't want to swing that, guys. You can't get there too quick. Morning, Nico. Happy Halloween, buddy. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? The bottom, 1-2. What's up, Elias? Happy Halloween, buddy. How's it going? But yeah, we were actually starting off real good this week. See how that's been really going. Up top, 2-2. How are you guys been doing? How are you guys this morning?
You have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
But it's good to see that Paz is pretty much not interacting that much, since he's doing good at the office. Momentarily. To the right, 3-2. Up next is Marcelo Zona, 152 average. He is on deck. I think I also may or may not get a haircut today, and if I go back to work tomorrow, 3-2. I think I could. That's another strikeout, and the inning is over.
So a fairly painless top
3 up,
of the
3
first,
down. Go to the
and now
bottom of the first
Rangers
series
will get their
finale in
shot in a
Texas.
scoreless ballgame.
Cardinals nothing. Rangers coming in to the bat to play.
Miles
And on the mound,
gets the ball in game
and on the
3
mound
of
for the 20 and
series.
26
Dan
Cardinals
Plesac,
is
what's
Miles
the word on him?
McCollis.
Wow, talk about a number
Making his
that
10th start of the
jumps out
season
at you.
as a
This
starter.
guy's whip, which
4-4
is
record,
lost to hits to
1.19
innings pitched is less than
ERA,
1.
40
Coming into
hits,
this
2
start,
walks, 91
that's not an
strikeouts,
easy
which
thing
any
to do. That tells me
good
one thing.
strikeouts pretty
Not
much
only is
familiar.
his stuff good, but he
And
wipes
due
people
up
out
for the
quick.
Rangers
This
is
a real
Elvis
good
Andrews,
pitcher.
a shortstop. 2 strikeouts, he has 2 for 10. So let's see how we can handle this, guys. First time using All-Star. Here's the pitch by McCollis. The bottom, 0-1. Elvis Andrews is batting .257. As we look at different batting averages between the different high def or something like that, keeps a little more forward. Red Sox 3. Wait a minute, I didn't get that. That'd be a fly ball to right center field. And the race back, makes the catch. 1 out for the Rangers. Rays 7, Yankees 2 in New York City. Indians 1, and the Orioles 1 in Cleveland. Thank you, Elias. How you doing today? Happy Halloween, buddy. There's a starting lineup for the 15 and 29 Rangers is listed. Batting third is DH Sensu 2, 230 average. Tigers 4, Athletics 2, and Detroit. Up next is Logan Forsythe, playing third base. At home with the 15 and 29 Rangers, he has a .342 average, 2 home runs, 9 ribbies. But his overall is .279, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs driven in. Between the different sequence, different average. Up top, a 1-0. Forsythe is also batting .279. I'm also going to send in my Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter. It's Zadie Zach Dawson. Send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can give you guys my Twitter, if you guys like.
But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the
Here
count
comes a 2-0 by McCollis. The bottom, 2-1. Election results may be delayed. I actually did hear a little bit about that. Not as much as I can tolerate. Rockies 8, Phillies nothing in Philadelphia. The bottom angle, 2-2. Marlins 5, Mets 1 in Miami. It's actually been a while since I haven't gone back to All-Star that much. And there be foul ball to right, 2-2. Dodgers 2, Reds nothing in Cincinnati. Up top, 3-2. Up next is Sensu 2. Batting .230, 7 home runs, 18 ribbies. He is on deck. 3-2 by McCollis. I'm going to see if anybody can get somebody out. And that'll be a fly ball to deep center field. Racing back, it's not coming back. Goodbye, and it's gone. That's a home run, by the way, by Logan Forsythe. 4th home run of the season, 443 feet. Holy cow, guys. Logan Forsythe, the solo shot. As it strikes first, it's 1-0 Rangers. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and copy my Twitter, guys, so we can actually see if you guys want to follow me. Replay once again. Logan Forsythe with the solo shot. Holy cow. So it's 1-0 Rangers, bottom of the first, 1 out. Series finale in Texas. The pitch by McCollis. Between any history that's belonging to it, to the left, 0-1. Sensu is a DH, guys. 230, 7 home runs, 18 ribbies, 2 stolen bases. 1-1 by McCollis coming up. Between the bottom. Foul ball to right, 0-2. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to give you my Twitter in a second. 0-2 by McCollis. After this pitch, guys, let's see what we can do. Swing and a miss. Second out for the Rangers. And that is the first strikeout for Miles McCullough so far today.
But the best ones forget about them.
Wine Live, thank you, sir. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you guys my Twitter. Hold on. You guys can follow me on Twitter, send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment if you guys like. And also have the same thing on Discord. Anytime you guys liked, you guys feel lucky to say hello. Foul ball to left, 0-1. Up next, center fielder, Danny Santana. Santana has a 183 average, 5 home runs, 14 ribbies, 5 stolen bases. I did get a good enough sleep earlier today, and foul ball to right, 0-2. My opponent and I spoke a little bit, and it was okay. What I do know is, my opponent did have a real good time with his sister passing out candy, the other night, and, I actually didn't think about dressing up this year, just for the fun of it, between the other side of it. I decided to give you guys some relaxation with me. Call from first base, and the side is retired. Oh my goodness. Not bad, not bad.
I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun.
So we go to top of the second, guys. Series finale in Texas. Go to top of the second. Rangers 1, Cardinals nothing. You two Mind Live. Do what for the Redbirds is left fielder, Marcell Arizona. He's batting 152. And he has not bad of an average, as long as they swinging well good, has a good average behind it, and making sure they don't actually let the ball get away from them. Red Sox 3, Astros nothing in Boston, Massachusetts. St. Ed's, Massachusetts. Up top, 2-0. And I think we might be okay too, as long as we keep on battling this virus till we get a good vaccine. Up top, 3-0. Up next, guys, is Jose Martinez, 99 average. He is on deck. Orioles 4, Indians 1, and Cleveland 3-0 by Palumbo. That'll be a fly ball to left center field. Gets under it to deep left center field, and it's a catch. 1 out for the Redbirds. White Sox 1, Blue Jays nothing in Chicago. But other than that, guys, we're going to look at some Isaiah news this morning. There's really not all that much, so we're going to really double check real quick. I did send you guys my Twitter right on the bottom of your screen in the chat. You guys want to follow me? Got right fielder Jose Martinez, 99 average, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. He's actually either left or right-hander. Between the Kensing defensively. That's 0-1. So yeah, you guys can also say hello on Discord. You guys want to chit-chat with me or not from Zombie's group. At the bottom, 0-2. Yeah, Zombie is live since around 7 o'clock this morning. I have no clue if my sister Phoenix is going live today too. Part of her morning time at this point, so the bottom, that's a strikeout, second out for the Redbirds. Or strikeout by Jake Palumbo. Marlins 5, Marlins 1, and Miami. And also my Pittsburgh Steelers are the only unbeaten left. That are 6-0, will be visiting the 5-1 Ravens. So basically, it's not going to be pretty between the first matchup between two QBs. That'll be foul ball to right, 0-1. But we may have a little bit of a shot, but we'll see what happens. We watch videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment. At the bottom, 1-1. Nationals 2, Cubbies 1, and Washington. Atlanta 29 guys, Greatest Showman at 13. You guys also want to vote. Anytime is a good time. Giants 1, D-backs nothing in Arizona. 1-2 by Palumbo gets the target. That's the bottom, that's a strikeout as well. He throws the first defensively, and the side is retired. So alright guys, really not that much. We're at the bottom of the second, series finale in Texas. Rangers 1, Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Rangers is right-handed batter, right fielder Namar Mazzara. He's 1 for 7 for single. Statistics 175, 4 home runs, 7 ribbies. Yeah, this offside seems a little bit okay, depending if the guy's like this or a veteran. Wherever the ball wants the pitcher wants to throw it at, I would assume. So let's get down to it, guys. 11 hours ago, it was actually a Mandalorian Season 2. What it actually really means, that'll be fly ball to right center field. Facing back a little bit, does it get it? Makes the catch. Real good catch. First out for the Rangers. Oh my goodness. What the cameo really means in that video, so you guys can check that out. And there's also Fire Team Chat of episode 283 of Destiny 2 Beyond Light. So you guys can maybe also check that out on YouTube, on your Twitter page or something like that. Here comes Hunter Pence, left fielder, left-handed batter, 198, 3 home runs, 9 ribbies, between the deck. Target by McCullis, between the O. That'd be a fly ball to right center field, and it bounces off the wall. Bounces off the wall, and that will be a double. It's a double for the Rangers off the bat. Oh my goodness. Fifth double by Hunter Pence for the 15 and 29 Rangers. Look at that hit one more time, guys. That's a fly ball to right center field. Any player is fine to get there. Does not get the ovation they want to grab. Here comes Ronald Guzman, first baseman number 11. 248, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs driven in. The history of Freddy Krueger and his clawed glove as well. Runner at second, 1 out. The pitch by McCullis. Try not to get frustrated. The bottom, 0-1. Rockies 8. Phillies nothing in Philadelphia. But they actually did call it the greatest movie, the greatest movie in Halloween history. It's called the Freddy Krueger Establishment. So, he's only been in a couple of appearances. I mean, some good appearances on Halloween movies, like say Freddy vs. Jason, Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street is actually one of the goodest movies that's horrifying, never trying to bring somebody in. 0-2 by McCullis. 1-2. Braves 1. Brewers 1 in Atlanta. I mean, for those of you who watched Freddy Krueger, he's going to be having a Friday the 13th thing by in the next couple weeks. So you guys can look upon it if you like. 1-2. Foul ball to left, 1-2. But I think we might be okay for the different part of it. That'd be a fly ball to center field. Makes the catch. Second out for the Rangers. The runner at second will hold at second. To identify it, here comes Ruff in the door, second baseman. Only has 1 ribby in his career. Runner at second, 2 outs. Foul split to target. Foul ball to right, 0-1. You guys can also look at the best camera bags. You guys want to check them out. 1-1 at the bottom. And it's usually not all too bad either. Thank you, Half Noon. Thank you, Luigi, for doing that. I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. The bottom, 1-2. McCullis is making sure he does not let any prisoners out. Check swing up top. That's ball 2. 2-2. Like I said, leaving the live one. Alright, thank you, sir, for doing that. Keep up good work. Foul ball to home base, 2-2. Everybody's always family with Zombie, and I've always been with Zombie 100%. Foul ball to right, 2-2. Try to grab another ball to grab. Check swing, that is a strikeout. Massive strikeout, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Go to the top of the 3rd inning, guys. For those of you that are joining in from Zombie's group, the best that there is.
So
at this
digging in
point.
now, Tyler O'Neill,
To left
he's
for the
number
Redbirds,
7
it's
hitter, but
Tyrone
he's leading
Neal,
off the
center
third
fielder.
after the first 6
Coming
guys
off the
in
bat,
lineup have
he's
been
0 for 8 with
retired.
7
It's been
strikeouts.
a great start
20
for
and
the guy on the
26
mound.
Cardinals,
It'll be
looking to
interesting to see
get
if they can find
a good
way
old
to get to this
fashioned.
guy before he really
As the
settles
20 and
in.
26 Cardinals are still looking for the third win today. They have any authorization compiled to it. As the camera banks can also hold on to your photo thing.
There's a fastball
And that would be a
to start him off,
photographic
but
gear.
that misses
And
for
also a
ball
couple
1.
other sweet stuff too. Guys can also look at the best 17-inch laptops. That are actually not all, they don't cost less
High
money,
in the
they
air
cost a
down
little
the
more
right
money.
field line.
If you have to
But
pay
this
a
is just
protection
gonna wind up
plan,
being a foul ball.
pay anything that's added for anything you download or any software you're trying to make for it.
All right, let's take
And that's
a step
1 and
back
2
right
off
here.
the bat.
He's down 1-2. 3
Guys can check it out
fastballs
for
in a row.
work and play.
There is no way he's throwing
I
them
think I'm
straight.
gonna get a laptop very soon. When it comes down to it. 1 and 2.
And he'll
Bottom,
lay off
2 and
the
2.
ball that's in the dirt that time,
So we'll
and it's
see.
back to even now at 2
And,
and 2.
I mean, I still have a lot of cash going in 2 weeks to go on the top seed. 2 and 2.
Fastball
And I'm not that much nervous,
and there's the
especially
first half of the inning.
anybody that has the pre-order can pick it up in a couple of weeks. If I'm looking to go a little more early, little more early at GameStop or Walmart, that's the first step for the Redbirds. Coming off the replay. You guys can also look at the Rainbow Six
Here's
Seeds.
the catcher, Yadier
As it was
Molina.
actually a sugar fried thing.
As he'll
The
lay
bottom,
off
1 and
the
2.
ball in the
I mean,
dirt
1 and 0,
for
excuse
ball
me.
1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for
That'll
this
be,
one.
excuse me. Catcher Yadier Molina off the bat. 109 and 2 ribbies. Excuse me, guys, for that cough. 1 and 0. To the right,
Strike
1
at
and
the
1.
knees, 1 and 1. Molina.
And that'll be the
who
Sugar
goes just
Fright
like
event
Yachty most
for
of the time. He's currently in
what do
the
you call
first
it?
year of
Rainbow
a new
Six
2-year
Seeds.
contract. 2 balls
Bottom,
and a
2 and
strike to
1.
Molina.
Let me jump on this article real quick. See what I'm actually looking to see. 2 and 1.
And it
Upper
misses.
right, 3 and 1.
now.
Up next, guys, Matt Carpenter. 116 average. He is on deck. Marlins 8, Mets 2, and Miami. So it's actually called a sugar fright.
3-1
If you guys want to call it that. 3 and 1.
is swung
bottom,
on and missed,
3 and
that's a
2.
full count now, 3 balls and 2
Dodgers
strikes.
4, Reds nothing, and Cincinnati. Yeah, my opponent was asking me if I was going to come down today for Halloween. Maybe. Up top, strikeout. That's another strikeout right there. Second out for the Redbirds. As one of the batters got a little too far. Here comes third baseman Matt Carpenter. Not bad of a power hitter. 116, 4 home runs, 6 ribbies. That's the third baseman. 20 and 26 Cardinals looking to get back a little bit in that train if any team can get there. A little more fortunate or less fortunate at this point. If any team is fucking looking to stack some good stuff. To the left, 0-1. So thank you for the like, Luigi, for doing that. Really appreciate it. I'm still holding on to 82 moderators from Zombies Group, so I don't think I should be increasing any good amount on top of it. Up top, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there.
Looks like any side of the player, guys, is having a hard time trying to get the ball that he wants. Wants to have a hot seat, try to hit a little more than he can actually get it at this point. It's like if you look at the ball, you want to swing at it. If it's not inside the zone, you have to wait for your turn. In the upper right, 1 and 2.
Trying to set him up here, 1 and 2.
You know,
Any player trying to show emotional, trying to show some emotional stuff on that. Tries to wait for his chance. See what they can actually live up to the distance. 1 and 2. Foul ball to home base, 1 and 2. Try to get a good glimpse out of it. See, this was something that he was looking to aim at. 1 and 2. 2 and 2 up top. Matt Carpenter is batting 116 today, guys. Between that. Excuse me, 2 and 2. 3 and 2 off his hand. Up next is Pretty good stealer, Tommy Edmond. He has a 1 in 74 average. He's on deck, 3 and 2. And that'd be a fly ball center field. Looking to race back, and he makes the catch. Outstanding catch, and the inning is over defensively. 3 up, 3 down for the Redbirds. We go bottom of the third. Series finale in Texas. Rangers 1, Cardinals nothing. Holy cow. But other than that, guys, I go back to work tomorrow. Tomorrow night, you guys will have an hour and 45 minutes of Tsushima. And then you guys will have Monday night, new episode of, what do you call it? White Sox Legion. So that's every 3 to 4 days a week, guys. So the hour and 45 minutes will be only active between 3 out of 5 games on the format. So that'll be okay. Due left for the Rangers is Steph Mattis. The catcher, 200 average, 2 ribbies. The pitch by McCollum, trying to keep himself a little more calm. To left, 1 and 1. I mean, 0 and 1, excuse me. Try to get a little bit of a mix-up. So get a little bit of a mix. Foul ball to left, 0 and 2. McCollum gives a sign, 0 and 2 coming up. Coming out of his hand. Foul ball to home base, 0 and 2. Yeah, if a batter's trying to get a perfect pitch, if the batter wants to swing at it or wants to wait for his turn, you can't get there that much as long as you actually wait for the ball to come to you or wait to see if you can swing at it. That'd be ground ball to the right, second baseman's there, throws the first, 1 out for the Rangers. But it should be alright. At the most part at the same time, and, you know. So yeah, guys, I go back to work tomorrow, Monday, then I'm off this Tuesday and Wednesday, so you guys will get an hour and 20 minutes in the morning for Crash 4. Actually, no, Tony Hawk. We got shortstop, Elvis Andrews under the top of the lineup. Fouled out his first time, he's 0 for 1 in the ball game so far today. McCollum's looking for his target. Foul ball to left, 0 and 1. Tries to get a little sneak peek from it. Between a different skill. To the left, 1 and 1. So maybe tries to get a little bit something he was looking to aim at. Foul ball to left, 1 and 2. Is going to try to go for a slider, 1 and 2. The Pitts. Swing and a miss. Second out for the Rangers. That's strikeout number 3 for McCollum. If we look at any pitcher on the mound, guys, tries to keep his health, trying to keep his one-loss record alive, and tries to make sure he tries to do a good job, most likely. And that's what any team wants to see, to make sure you don't get a mistake out of your system. Fly ball to left center field, makes the catch as a skyrocket. The inning is over. We played 3 innings today, guys. Happy Halloween. We're the top of the 4th. The series finale in Texas. It's the Rangers 1, Redbirds nothing. Oh wow. And due up for the Cardinals. It's a good power stealer, Tommy Edmond, DH. He struck out his first time, he's 0 for 1. 20 and 26 Cardinals, trying to keep it a little bit early. They're still trying to get their 3rd win, hopefully. Giants 7, D-backs nothing in Arizona. Colombo making the target. The bottom, 1 and 0. But other than that, guys, I've also been looking at some of the death toll a little bit from the coronavirus this week. I've still been keeping some of that intact. Bottom left, 1 and 1. So it's for them that are still not doing what they are supposed to be doing. They're still not following it that much. The upper right, 1 and 2. Well, there's always the best suggestion to wear a mask when in public. But if you're going to a store or trying to go to a restaurant, it's always good to have something with you. The bottom, 2 and 2. But yeah, everybody's going to continue to wear a mask, especially if they don't need to or want to, actually. 2 and 2. To the right, strikeout. First out for the Cardinals. But it's all good. I mean, it's good for the health and safety to make sure you guys don't get sick or anybody else gets sick. Just to make sure you guys are always aware to it, wear a mask, keep the distance going between 6 feet if possible, and to make sure you guys don't get infected. Let's try to get sick from anything. That's why the best way to get away from that is if you guys are planning on getting a flu shot. I think it's kind of like one of the best ways to do it. If you guys want to get a flu shot, set up an appointment from any health place you can get to. To left 2-0.
That's a good approach.
I just think it makes a little more perfect sense that, you know, whenever you catch, I don't know if it's actually the best way to what do you call it? Try to keep something going. 2-0. 3-0 to the right. Up next is Paul Goldschmidt, power hitter. 171 average. He is on deck. He comes to 3-0 by Palumbo. Tries to get the target out of it. Ball 4, first walk by Palumbo. Zoe Palumbo is on the mound for the 15 and 29 Rangers. Palumbo gives up his first walk to Con Wong for the 20 and 26 Cardinals. We actually expect that sometimes. That'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman, number 46. Struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner at first, 1 out. Palumbo gets a sign underhand, makes pits, and that'll be a pop-up to right, foul territory to right, and makes the catch. Second out for the Redbirds. Pretty much not one of the best at-bats that somebody's looking to grab, but not as much. Tries to deliver another sign for any moment, and tries to wait for his turn. Up top, 0-1. Mix up Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. Right at first with 2 outs, excuse me. That'd be a fly ball to right center field. We're gonna race back, and it is. It doesn't race back. It's gone. Excuse me. Number 9, 2-1 soft by Marcell Ozuna. Holy cow, guys, look at that. Marcell Ozuna, 2-run shot. As it's now 2-1 Cardinals. Top of the 4th, 2 outs. Anybody's looking to see if they can get something a little more better, guys. Look at it one more time. It's gone. Goodbye. Hallelujah. That was, I think that was actually Marcell Ozuna's Halloween shot at this point. It's 2-1 Cardinals, top of the 4th, 2 outs. Series finale in Texas. The pitch by Palumbo. That'd be a fly ball to deep center field. Racing back, doesn't get this one, and it'll bounce off the wall. It'll bounce off the wall, and that is a double. That'll be a double for the Cardinals, fourth double by Jose Martinez for the 20 and 26 Cardinals. That's the manager for the 50 and 29 Rangers, taking on Zoe Palumbo, as they have a little bit of a conversation.
Now at the plate,
Here comes shortstop Paul DeZong coming to the bat. Struck out in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Runner at second, 2 outs. The pitch by Palumbo.
Here's the first pitch.
To the bottom left angle, 1-0. Remember, guys, any pitcher can be your best friend if they throw a good ball in the signal. Or outside the zone is pretty much still considered as any ball at this point. But Palumbo has already given up 1 walk so far today. The way it's been going. 1-1. 2-1 at the straight top. But so far the temperature today, guys, is, well, basically it'll be in the 60s starting this Tuesday. To the left, 3-1. Next is Tyrone Neal. Well, for 116 average, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies. He is on deck. But yeah, it's going to be in the 60s coming up in a couple of days. 3-1. That'll be a fly ball to right center field. Gets under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Look at it one more time, guys. Marcell's on it with 2-run shot. As a Halloween gift between that angle. For the bottom of the fourth, series finale in Texas. It's the Cardinals 2, Rangers 1. And speaking of that, 2 up for the Rangers today. And it's DH Shinsu 2. I think it's actually in the Bird batting order, I would assume. He struck out his first time, he's 0 for 1. Carlos nods his head. When they let this ball go, the bottom 1-0. Yeah, it's going to be up to 54 today, so I don't know if I want to try to win my swords. Probably not. Not until we get to the 60s. To the right, 2-0.
So it goes to 2-0 now.
Man, it's supposed to get up to 71 coming up Sunday, guys. I think that should be good. 2-0. That'll be foul ball to right, 2-1. And then the temperatures are going to be back middle of this month, around the 40s, mid 40s. And that'll be a pop up to center field. We're gonna get under it. Defensively makes the catch. 1 out for the Rangers. This is kind of like morning baseball to you guys, and after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go to get a shower and then see what we can actually add up to it. We should really be okay going forward. You guys were doing so good this week. Keep up the good work. Here comes center fielder Danny Santana coming in. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, Matt,
Carlos nods his head. We're going to deliver his deal. Bottom 1-0. Royals 1. Angels nothing in LA. Los Angeles. Coming in of California. To the right, 2-0. Keeps a little bit of a scoop too, guys. Keeps a little more emotional with any pitch of what they actually wanted. That'll be ground ball to third, tries to get away from it, and the ball gets away from him, and that is a cost single. That'll be scored as a base hit, and that's a single for the Rangers. Oh my. Up next is Namar Mazzara, right fielder. He is a right-hander. 0 for 1 with a fly out in the second. It's a runner at first, 1 out. The pitch by McCollis. To the bottom left, ball 1, no strike. Ball 1, no strike so far today, guys. 1-0. That'll be ground ball to second. Looking for a DP, got it. Double play defensively. Good double play, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Go to top of the 5th, guys. Series finale in Texas. Cardinals 2, Rangers 1. 2 up for the Redbirds is next. Center fielder Tyrone Neal coming in. He struck out in the third. He's 0 for 1. So guys, for those of you that have been in the chat multiple times as a family that do know who Zombie Gaming is, he's Zombie Gaming's always a great friend of ours, part of the family. To the left, 1-1. But for those of you that may or may not know him, he enjoys playing State of Decay 2, Resident Evil games. To the left, 1 and 2. He plays Daybreak, 1987 or 97. He also gets into. There's another game that he adds too. Oh yeah, he also enjoys playing Dying Light, 1 and 2. At the bottom, that's the strikeout. Throws the first, 1 out for the Cardinals. So you guys can check him out anytime you like. He's the best of all time, the best there ever will be. Comes catcher Yadier Molina. He struck out in the third. He's 0 for 1. But yeah, he's actually a great guy to speak with. To know how to drop on channel links. That's to be a fly ball to left center field. Looking to race back a little bit, and that'll bounce off the wall. It will be a double. And that's a double for the Cardinals. First double by Yadier Molina for the 20 and 26 Cardinals today.
If his teammates can pick him up.
Yeah,
and drive
I
him
have
in
no
now,
clue when my
that
sister
might be
Phoenix is
all
going
they
live
need
today.
to get the
I
game.
have no idea. Well, basically, COE goes live not on Sundays, but Monday through Saturdays. Same with Zombie or Bestie. So he's always part of ours going forward. That brings in third baseman Matt Carpenter. He fell down to the third. He's 0 for 1. Even though any bat is not much of a power hitter, he's either the best at what he does or playing the best he can do. That's a ground ball to first. Flies a throw at third? No. Second goes to third. Starts to get a little emotional. And that's an E3. And that's also an automatic single for the Cardinals. As defensively, it's trying to throw that base runner a little bit. Got Tommy Edman, great steal at the 8th. Struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. Corners are full, first and third, 1 out. Pitch by Palumbo. At the upper top, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along.
When it comes to a normal situation or a less situation for it, the bottom, 1-1, change up.
If he could clean that up a little bit, he could.
Yeah, I've actually been with Zombie for a while. I always love going with them. It's always part of our family now, as much as anything. So yeah, he does Dying Light, Resident Evil. He also, well, he doesn't play Among Us, neither do I. I don't usually get onto that. Especially with that, Fortnite, or... Yeah, Fortnite's really not anything for me. So yeah, he does some good horror games too. On deck is Colin Wong, 212, he is on deck. 3-1 by Palumbo. Foul ball to right, 3-2. So yeah, these are the investments that Zombie does. Since most of us know what he actually can do. He enjoys playing Dying Light. The bottom, that's a strikeout. Strikeout looking. That's the 10th strikeout by Joe Palumbo, and the second out for the Cardinals. Oh, wow. So he does Dying Light, Resident Evil 4. He also did some good stuff this week. Here comes Colin Wong, second baseman, driving into the summit. He's threw a walk, had a run, and he's 0 for 1. So yeah, he enjoys playing Dying Light, State of Decay 2. He's actually doing a Halloween episode of Dying Light. You guys are getting a Halloween episode of White Sox Legion. To left, 0-2. So guys can stick around for that. Like I said, I still sent my information on Twitter. That's when to follow me on that. 0-2. That's a strikeout at the bottom. And the side is retired. Cardinals sweep a few. Coming in the board. For the bottom of the 5th. The series finale in Texas. Redbirds 2, Rangers 1. Gets a bit close, decides to keep a little bit satisfying and, you know, keeps it a little more motivated, focused. Let me double check with Zombie real quick. Yeah, he only has about maybe 8 or 9. Yeah, that's pretty much 8 or 9 or some set afterwards. So there hasn't been that much to affiliate with, but I will check out this channel real quick. Due up for the Rangers is Hunter Pence coming up to bat as left fielder. He doubled in the second. He's 1 for 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and get this person. He's this person's actually from Zombie, so I'll check him out. If the guys also want to drop your channel links in the chat, follow each other, that'd be good. What you have to do, guys, is continue to stay connected. Do what we have to do to make sure YouTube doesn't take your followers, and you guys will do fine. So far, we've been doing a pretty good job of our community with Zombie, so he's always right behind our backs a little bit. That'll be fly ball to right center field. Makes the catch. That's actually a defensive play. 1 out for the Rangers. We should be eventually alright going forward, and keeps that drive going, keeps the performance going so far as well, and you know, the way we meet new people You never know who you're going to be able to meet going forward.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
That'll bring up Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1. He also did fly out in the second.
First offering on
Athletics
its way.
5, Tigers 4.
Lifted the
And that's a
other way down
fireball
the
to left center
line.
field.
On the
That
move
is foul
Ozuna.
tipped.
And
Makes the
he
catch.
makes the catch
Out
in the
number
corner.
2 for the Rangers.
Coming to the plate now.
Keeps it out of its tracks. Here comes Ruff in the door coming in. He's also 0 for 1.
First pitch
Nicholas
coming, here it is.
tries to get his target.
Try to check it
The
in
bottom
its
0
own
and 1. I don't know if it was almost out of his hand or out of his reach. Tries to keep a little bit closer to him. Man is 2. Twins nothing in Seattle.
Hit hard on
That'd be
the
a ground ball to right center field.
It's through into right field.
Scoops it up, and that's a single. That's a single for the Rangers. Excuse me.
Ground ball through the hole for a single.
Keeps that a little more motivated, emotional, and keeps it a little bit alive. That'll bring up Jeff Mathis. Mathis at this point, like the judge from a TV show on TV, most likely. He's 0 for 1. He's also a catcher, so different emotional catcher. Runner at first, 2 outs. The pitch by McCollis coming into play. The bottom 0 and 1. And I think we might be okay going into the Halloween edition tonight.
And realize you need a gapper to
I
score
also
this
want to
guy from
wish
first.
you guys a
If nothing less,
happy
pass the baton to the
happy
guy
Halloween
behind you and keep
today.
the line moving.
Ready with
for White Sox Legion tonight. Bottom 1 and 1. Like I said, the only 3 games until I get the top seed in a couple weeks. That's getting an hour and 45 minutes. Is White Sox Legion, Crash 4, and Suzuma. You guys get an hour and 45 minutes on that tonight for White Sox Legion. Foul ball to left, 1 and 2. Braves 3. Brewers 1 in Atlanta. 1 and 2 coming up. Foul ball to same spot, 1 and 2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation.
But I think we might be all right, too.
That one caught a little bit too much.
Another 1 and 2 by McCollis. 2 and 2 at the bottom. Nationals 2. Women Giants 7. Diamondbacks nothing in Arizona. Keeps the pile in front of him.
When you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 and 2. 3 and 2 up top. Coming up to bat next is Elvis Andrews up top of it. He has a 254 average. He is on deck. 3 and 2. That'd be a ground ball to right center field again. 1 on second, we'll go to third. And that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Rangers coming into play. And that would be a single coming out of Mathis. Number 5. First and third, 2 outs. Collins off the play a little bit. And that'd be head off the pitcher. And guess what? It's still a third out. That's still a third out, and the inning is over. Holy cow. Looks like that hit him a little bit, but one of them should be alright. For the top of the 6th, series finale in Texas. Cardinals 2, Rangers 1. It's all good though. Due up for the Cardinals is Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. Up to bat, he struck out and he has popped out. In the bullpen for the 50 and 29 Rangers is Emmanuel Chase. Foul ball to right, 0 and 1. Yeah, Paul Goldschmidt's 0 for 2. Any batter plays a previous team that I used to play for. So I to play as their own enemy, plays against their own game between defense and offense. And that usually is one of the goodest elements in sports history. If you don't know what players you have, you can look them up at the roster or team roster afterwards. 1 and 1. To the right, 2 and 1. Let's not forget, guys, Palumbo's given up 1 walk. Which usually doesn't surprise a different team that has good defense. 3 and 1 to the right. Up next is Marcell Arizona. 156, 9 home runs, 17 ribbies. He's on deck. 3 and 1 by Palumbo. Left 3 and 2. Tigers 5, Athletics 5 in Detroit. If it keeps any live look-ins for it. 3-2. To the right, that's an out. Strikeout, excuse me, first out for the Redbirds. White Sox 4, Blue Jays 1, and Chicago, Illinois. We are now in 45 minutes each, only for 3 games out of 5 till the 12th. Which I'm still cannot wait to get to that matchup. Take on the PS5, since it is the #1 seed. And that would be like I said. Spider-Man Miles Morales is gone pre-ordered this week. Cyberpunk just needs a small amount of money that's left. So that's coming out on December 10th. So Arizona's 1 for 2. The pitch by Palumbo. To the up, down and left, 0-1. As it keeps a little more of a up and down bid. You guys also can see yourselves news going into tonight for Halloween. Tries to get away from the ball, 1-1. Oh, outs. Oh.
Wow. I love to watch
Tries to get a little bit off his bat. 1-1 by Palumbo coming in. 2-1 to the left.
Maybe trying to back him up
As a pitcher is trying to make sure he's getting the ball where he wants it to go. Tries not to crawl upon it. I did not watch SmackDown that a whole lot last night, but I did look a couple of previews though, reviews on it. At the bottom, closer to the middle, 2-2. Dodgers 4, Reds 2 in Cincinnati. So keeps a little bit of stirring a little bit, 2-2. The bottom, strikeout. Out number 2 for the Redbirds. 13th strikeout. It's El Palumbo. Oh my. Think about having good amount of strikeouts keeps a pitcher alive. Pitch by Palumbo. Up top, 1-0. Cubbies 4, Nationals 2 in Washington. Giants 7. D-backs 1 in Arizona. Jose Martinez 1 for 2. 2-0 at the bottom. Keeps a little more satisfying, try to get the ball out of the system. Foul ball to right, 2-1. Pirates 2, Padres nothing in San Diego. Up out of the state, 2-1. 3-1. Wow. Coming up next is Paul DeZong on deck. He has he's batting 132, 5 home runs, 10 ribbies. He is on deck. Palumbo waits for the target. He has the pitch for the 3-1 count. The bottom, 3-2. The stat sheet for Joe Palumbo: 40 balls, 55 strikes with 95 in total. Comes number 96 coming out of his hand. 3-2. And that's a strikeout up top. That's a strikeout, guys. From Zombie's group. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Game 1, series finale in Texas. Cardinals 2, Rangers 1. We guys also want me to deliver a shout out to you guys from Zombie's group. Like for example, I am giving a shout out to Utah Mike, aka Sports Time Machine. He's actually been working on some good stuff lately. Nods his head, coming into play by McCollis. 1-0 at the bottom. And that's be Logan Forsythe, he's 1 for 2. We shout out to Utah Mike. He's been working on the, and that'd be a fly ball to right center field to get to you guys in a second. And that's out of his hand. The ball is out of his hand. Wow. And that'll be a double. And it'll be a double for the Rangers. 8th double by Logan Forsythe for the 15-29 Rangers. Shout out to Utah Mike. He's been working on some cinematic replay for baseball. The 1980 season's replay of the New York Yankees and the Go-Go Mets. So you guys can check that out. Shout out to El Red Sox fan as well. He was actually playing he did actually play a good card game last night. So you guys can check that out too. He was playing some sort of a I don't know what game you actually call it. It's not Magic the Gathering. It's a different game. We can actually look upon it. So, he actually does some good stuff on the channel, especially when it comes to actually replay stuff. The bottom, 2-1. Let me look up his name real quick. 2-1 by McCullis. Foul ball to home base, 2-2. But yeah, he was actually playing with Nurse Teresa, playing Friday Night Cards. But Friday Night Cards are actually pretty nice. 2-2. Foul ball to home base again, 2-2.
Here's another 2-2. Now this is
that's a strikeout. First out for the Rangers. And also, yeah, he's done some action replay stuff. He also gets into a little bit of qualifying any shooting games they can get to. So he actually does some great stuff on his channel. He's actually a good friend of mine. It also works. The bottom 0-1. And that would be Danny Santana up to bat, center fielder. He's 1 for 2 for a single in the fourth. Runner at second, 1 out. That'd be a fly ball to left center field. Gets on it defensively, makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Rangers.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next, guys, is Nomar Manzara, right fielder, right-handed batter, coming in. He has flown out and he has grounded out. He's 0 for 2. 15 and 29 Rangers, trying to march in, trying to climb back a little bit. For when any players looking to get out of its system, out of its bench, out of it, coming in to play quite for the most part. That's 0-1. Braves 3. Brewers 1 and Atlanta to left 1-1. If you guys also want to drop your channel link in the chat, so you guys can follow them, that'd be good. For the Zombies group in the chat. Yeah, I don't know when my sister Phoenix is going to be going live. I think it's going to be sometime this morning. If I go back to work tomorrow, so I think we should still be okay and get a good emotional effort for it. Then I think we should be fine. We should be fine for sure. 2-2 by McCullis. Foul ball to home base, 2-2.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Tries to get a little up top a little bit.
Lifted down the line,
and that's a pop up to foul territory on the left side. That's still 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late
foul ball to right, 2-2.
See where he goes now.
Tries to get a little out of hand. Tries to keep it inside his hand. Same spot, 2-2. Foul ball to right. Swing and a miss. Then 1-2, but he didn't like it though. That's a strikeout, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. We head to the top of the 7th, guys. Series finale in Texas. Cardinals 2, Rangers 1. So you guys are getting a Halloween episode for now in 45 minutes tonight for White Sox Legion. Every 3 to 4 days a week. Guys, the only 3 games that are only getting now in 45 minutes, 15 minutes, after an hour and a half is, what do you call it? Is White Sox Legion, Crash 4, and the series every Saturday and Sundays. On the mound for the 15-29 Rangers is Emmanuel Close. Due for the Redbirds is shortstop Paul DeZong. He is 0 for 2. Keeping it a little more sizable for its strength. Pitch coming up. The bottom, 1-0. Wait a minute, what was that? What was that? Wait a minute. What's up, Danny? I don't know if I actually did see you in the chat or not. To the left, 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy.
Danny, was that you, buddy?
The best way I can help the
I was going to say what happened.
90 to 92, you
I
can
mean, what
usually
actually did
see
happen?
seams. 92 to 95.
I don't know if I actually did see him in the chat or not. 1-1 by Clays.
Here's the 1-1.
Foul ball to right, 1-2.
but this will wind up being a foul.
Well, yeah, half noon Dassey is Luigi, as our sister Phoenix actually calls him that. From the Mario series 1 and 2.
And a
That's a
swing that
strikeout.
time, but it's a
1 out
full
for
swing in
the
eyes of the umpire.
Cardinals.
That'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there.
Because he does have a nice nickname.
Via the strikeout, I'll tell you, in a one-run game,
Oh man,
especially this late,
I am a little more tired, but I'm hanging in there. Gonna bring up Tyrone Neal, center fielder, coming in 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Athletics 7, Tigers 5, and Detroit.
He's ready. Here's the first
Pitched by
offering.
Clays. The bottom 0 and 1.
Gets ahead of him here 0 and 1.
I would almost gratefully say thank you at this point, but nah, it's alright.
The 0-1 pitch.
0 and 1.
Hit
That'll be a
the
fly
other
ball
way
to
out
right
toward
center field. Coming in to play. Gets under it to the right side, makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Redbirds.
Trying to pick things up where we left
We got
off.
Yadier Molina, the catcher,
1 for 2 with a
coming in to
double
play
on the
for
ledger
as
so
well.
far.
He had a double in the 5th. He's 1 for 2.
Was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that
He's also
anymore.
1 for 2 so far.
A really, really
The
nice
bottom
offensive
0 and
play.
1.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, we should be, you guys going to be having a good, exciting, now in 45 minutes of leads in tonight. See how good how good our stuff can actually get into. We can actually get in for sure. I am liking leads in for the most part, and you know, continue to
Its way, the 0-1
get some good stuff, find some new clothing, and the thing about Watch Dogs Legion, the graphics are pretty good. I don't think it's getting Game of the Year at this point by December 10th, but I think it'll almost likely get a good category for a win. 0 and 2. That's a strikeout looking. Strikeout looking off his bat, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Redbirds. Series finale in Texas, bottom 7th, Cardinals 2, Rangers 1.
Hunter Pence. He doubled earlier in the game.
And also due up for the Rangers is left fielder, left-handed batter, Hunter Pence. He drove in a double in the 2nd inning. He's 1 for 2. So it's not as I said. Keeps right where his spot where he wants it to be. That's 0 and 1 at the bottom.
On the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Tries to get a little more out of his glove, but he tries to get him not bad of a pitch. Foul ball to left, 0 and 2.
Into the windup. Here
Looks like any pitch is looking to get down below a little bit. 1 and 2.
It's 1 and 2.
Yeah, I actually did not see Danny come in the chat this morning, but I do know he's part of Zombie. Big ground ball to left center field. Grabs it, and that's a single. That's a single for the Rangers coming in. Giants 11, Diamondbacks 2 in Arizona. Between any RBI difference. Look at that guy's bound ball to left. It's a runner at first with nobody out. Pitched by McCollis. To left, left. To the right, 1 and 0. And that brings up Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 2.
Nobody out.
1-0 coming up. And that'd be a fly ball center field. And that gets away from him, and it'll bounce a little off the wall. And that, guys, will be an RBI double coming into play. RBI double for the Rangers. As it's now, as the game is tied at 2 apiece. For the 15 and 29 Rangers. Holy cow, guys, look at this play. That's the C MLB Network high heat. That's nice. 2-2 apiece, bottom 7th, runner at 2nd, nobody out. Pitched by McCollis. 0-1 from his bottom angle to the left side. Now bring up Ruff in the door. Second baseman, number 12. Setsy 1 for 2 for single in the 5th inning.
The 0-1.
To the right, 0-2. Runner Rojo at second.
I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit.
Oh man.
Back into a decent count where maybe you can.
I also did send an opportunity for my opponent if he wants to come in the chat. He's still at 49.
Good job to
So,
spoil that one
if we
away,
can get
and
her
he
up there
stays
from
alive.
Zombies Group to, what do you call it? To 200 by the end of this year, we can actually do so if we can get a very good look at it. 1 and 2 coming up. Calls coming in. And that almost was a hit by a pitch. That's 2 and 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat,
Could have been a
the higher
hit by a
likelihood
pitch
that this
right there on the
becomes his
play.
last inning.
But that's 2 and 2. Sounds like to me the player wants to get something, and that's a strikeout. First out for the Rangers. That's only the 6th strikeout by Miles McCollis today. Only strikeout number 6. Against Jeff Mathis, the catcher, number 2. It's 1 for 2. We'll sing on the 5th. Like one of the players is going to get something. Runner will hold at second. That's 1 and 0.
The 1-0.
Tries to get it, redo it. And that'd be a bunt attempt. Throws the first, second out for the Rangers. Runner at second will go to third base. Off the play. Back to the lineup is number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews. Left-hand batter, right-hander. He's 0 for 3 for ground out in the 5th. 15-29 Rangers looking to snap its tie in half. You're looking to get something of their own a little bit. Runner at third, 2 outs. Collins with the opportunity. The bottom, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer.
As long as any player of any team knows where to get the ball at, where they actually want to hit the ball at. So, I remember there's 2 other baseball teams that I did enjoy. It was the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox, but both teams have a good rivalry record, you know. And I don't remember if wait a minute. I used to go to a baseball game in the past. Foul ball to right, 1 and 2, and that one baseball team was the what do you call it? It wasn't a hockey team. It was actually a baseball team. And that would be the Mudhens at this point. Kind of like, it was kind of like the Star Wars team. The Lips, that's a strikeout. Strikes out looking, and the inning is over. But that was actually the only baseball game that I went to. That was closer in the state of Ohio. So, for the top of the 8th. Rangers 2, Cardinals 2, series finale in Texas.
Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt.
Keeps a little more behind the reports. Tries to keep a little bit of a gift behind it. Yeah, I don't know if my opponent's coming in the chat this morning, but she does want to see my ass tonight. But let's see what we can actually do. And I also going to be downloading a couple of things. By the time we do an hour and 45 minutes Halloween episode of White Sox Legion tonight. On the mound for the 15 and 29 Rangers is Brett Martin. Against 20 start, has a 3 and 2 record, and I think he also has 1 save. Due up for the Redbirds is third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter. He re-signed an error. He's 0 for 2. Pitch by Martin. To the bottom, 0-1. So that's an 0-1 start so far. The kickoff today. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I do have my link in the chat. If you guys want to follow anytime you'd like. I probably will not put my Discord in right now. Attendance today, guys, 40,700 so far. 1 and 1. So we'll see. As far as Facebook goes, I'm gonna have to talk to my point about that for Red Fox if I get a chance. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. Or if it's batter's box a little bit. 2 and 2 by Martin. The Pits. That's a strikeout. 1 out for the Cardinals. First strikeout by Brett Martin. So we'll see. You guys can also See how I'm doing on Discord. To tell me you guys said hello. See if there's any setting you guys want to do. With any subject, if it's about the PS5 or anything about what I'm doing, or what you guys are doing, that'd be okay. Tommy Edmonds up next. He's 0 for 3. But I will also update, what do you call it, the code for tonight as well. On the PSN store for Watch Dogs Legion. As what it came with this, when it came with Watch Dogs Legion, I've only had the game for the past 2 days, so now this DLC that's added, I'll tell you in a minute. 1 and 1, 1 and 2 at the bottom. Mariners 5, Twins nothing, and Seattle. As this code gives you a Golden King pack, a 7 Golden King, Parakeet, and Picote. You guys can check that out. If you guys do have the game, you guys can download the code. I probably am not going to say the code to you guys, but it actually came with the pre-order. Remember guys, a pre-order cannot come in without a game you actually can put in. So, and that's the second out for the Redbirds. As long as you know what game you like, for great investments or anything, as long as it's the rightful game for you. That brings up Colin Wong, second baseman. He had a run, had a walk, he's 0 for 2. If you guys also want to vote for the Idol, lands at 29, Grid 7 at 13. Top 1 and 1. Well, you guys will have an hour and 45 minutes tonight for the Halloween episode of Watch Dogs Legion. But we will get to that chance very closely, and we are doing that for sure. Before I go back to work tomorrow, for the season 1 tomorrow night. That's a strikeout checking. Strikeout checking, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Redbirds. Go to bottom of the 8th. Series finale in Texas. Cardinals 2, Rangers 2. Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, is Logan Forsythe. He had a solo shot, a double, and he's 2 for 3. Collins trying to keep his cool, trying to stay clean. The bottom, 1-0.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast,
are you guys still in the chat this morning? From Zombie's group. Foul ball to left, 1 and 1.
Never easy to sweep.
Excuse me.
This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth, back and forth.
1 and 1 by McCullis. And that'd be a fly ball to deep center field again. That's to the right. And that would be a double. Holy cow, after that laugh. That's a double for the Rangers. 9th double by Logan Forsythe for the 15 and 29 Rangers. Oh my goodness. Look at that play again, guys. Coming out to 2 difficulties in play. And that will be Nick Solik. Will be pinch running for the 15 and 29 Rangers. That'll be close to the second base, too.
Next will be the designated hitter.
So anything is a little more emotional coming in for sure. It'll bring up Sensu 2. D8, designated hitter. Struck out in the 6th inning. He's 0 for 3. Runner at second, nobody out. Pitched by McCullis. 1-0 to the left of his box. A little bit.
This has to be a productive at-bat.
It's almost way behind, guys, but we'll keep that a little more. No distractions or anything. That's 1 and 1 off the bat.
Here's the 1-1 now to chew.
Top 1 and 2. Considered strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty.
Oh my. So if you look at that replay once again, as the batter tries to get a little something to swing at, doesn't get the result he wanted. Foul ball to right, 1 and 2. Gonna try to get a slider open for him. Same spot, 1 and 2. To the right side of it. And that'd be a fly ball deep center field. Gets there defensively, makes the catch. First out for the Rangers. Runner at second, goes to third. After the 1-out catch. Oh my. Here comes center fielder Danny Santana coming in. Singled in the fourth, he's 1 for 3. Hits by McCollis. And that's also a fly ball center field. Second out for the Rangers. We're going to get here going. And not in time. That was the second out for the Rangers. But it's now 3-2 Rangers. Oh my goodness. Here comes Nomar Mazara, right fielder, coming in. He had a strikeout in the 6th inning. He's 0 for 3. 3-2 Rangers. Series finale in Texas. 5 in the 8th, 2 outs. College Spire to get back to what he's been doing. And that's almost a hit by a pitch. It's 1-0. Mazara's only 1 for 3, guys. He's 0 for 3, actually. Not much to figure out either. So we have a different pitcher coming in from his mound box. As it will be coming into the mound. Here comes the manager, guys, for the 20 and 26 Cardinals coming to the mound. And then it will be all for Miles McCollis. Now, Miles McCollis said an emotional, had about 6-7 strikeouts, I would assume. But he did it all right. So on the mound, guys, for the 20 and 26 Redbirds will be Dominic Lewan. Lewan making the 13th start of the season. 0-2 record, 3.72 ERA, and a total of 18 strikeouts to live by. We're going to see what Lewan can do between these guys. 1-0 coming up. Just left 1-1.
Even the count, 1-1. And for the opposition,
yeah, Mazara's 0 for 3, so anybody's looking to die to get a hit to, if a batter's usually like something like that, ground ball to center field. And that'll be a single. That's a single for the Rangers. Oh my goodness. Up next is Hunter Pence, left fielder, left-handed batter. Double, single, a run. He's 2 for 3. Runner will stay at first. Offensively, runner at first, 2 outs. He's going to try to go something emotional. Foul ball to home base, 0-1. Good morning, TV. How you doing? Happy Halloween. Welcome to the chat from Zombies Group.
Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Oh, you too, buddy. How you doing? 0-2 coming up. Yeah, it's always good to have Halloween out here. With some thriller nights for Michael Jackson. 0-2. Foul ball to left. 0-2. So, how are you this morning?
0-2, here it comes.
0-2. 1-2 from the bottom of the box at this point. 1-2 by Lewan. 2-2 coming in.
2-2.
Tries to exercise the demons quite a bit and tries to get a little something. To left, 3-2. Up next is Ronald Guzman. Batting .250, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs driven in. Is on deck. Well, he's drinking coffee, that's nice. And that'll be a ground ball center field again. Oh my, guys. But no second goes to third, and that's a single. That's a single for the Rangers. Got it one more time in the chat. Decides to go to mid right, center field, and keeps it where he wants it to go. First to third, 2 outs. The pitch by Lewan. Bottom 0-1. Bacon, eggs, and cheese. Ooh. It's like, where's my damn food, buddy? Ronald Guzman's first baseman, and a double. He's 1 for 3. Well, my has been up since 6:30. Again, no, 6:50. But I am going to have a little more something today and see if I can have anything for Sir. Especially if there's anything I can look downstairs for. Up top angle, 1-2. We'll see what we can do. See if there's something I can have a little bit. 2-2 at the bottom. The batter's box.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Another 2-2. 3-2. Ooh. Up next.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right
Well,
here.
we'll see what we can do.
He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's
The next
already
batter's on deck as well. 3-2. Hold up. And that'll be a fly ball to deep left center field. I don't think this is coming back either. And it does not. It's gone. It's gone to left center field. 3-run shot. And that would be Ronald Guzman. Fifth home run of the season. 371 feet. As it's now 6-2 Rangers. Oh my goodness. But other than that, I'm at TV. Where's my food at? We got 3-1 shot. That is Guzman. Well, thank you for the like. Gonna bring up Ruff in the door, second baseman. He's singled in the 5th inning. He's 1 for 3. 6-2 Rangers, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. This finale in Texas. Pitched by Lee1 at the bottom, 0-1. Gets a little more substantial. Foul ball to right, 0-2. 0-2 coming in. That's a strikeout from the bottom side of it. And the inning is over. On the Guzman with the 3-1 shot to left center field. Gets a good shot and gets an emotional look from its point. To the top of the 9th, series finale in Texas. Rangers 6, Cardinals 2. Third baseman Nick Solik will stay in play. Defensively for the 15-29 Rangers. And on the mound for the 15-29 Rangers coming in is Sean Kingley. Kingley making his 11th start of the season. He has 13 strikeouts. And leading off for the Redbirds, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. He is 0 for 3. Remember, guys, he's a good power hitter. Bottom 1-0. We have bacon, egg, and cheese, and coffee is not bad for a meal. I guess we have a different beverage than that, but it's not bad. Top 1-1. But yeah, hash browns is not bad with potatoes in there. Bacon's also good too. How many meal you have? That'll be fly ball center field. Doesn't get a lot of it, but that's the first out for the Redbirds. And furthermore, that'll bring up Marcel Arizona, that fielder, left-handed batter. He's 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer in the 4th inning. Let's see if any batter can try to get something going again. His speed was 86 miles per hour. The bottom, 0-1. Not what any batter wants to hit at if it's too far to the bottom. Off to the bottom, left or right, I would assume. 0-1 by Kelly. 1-1 at the bottom. He almost didn't even try to swing at it the first time, though. Didn't even try to score on it. Let's wait for his turn. Let's wait for his hit to come in. To the right, 2-1. But it's all good, TV. It's all good. I'll have a little something after my sour if I can. To the right, 2-2. Angels 4, Royals 3 in LA. Same way between the same different result, but good result. At the bottom, 3-2. Up next is Jose Martinez. 105, 2 home runs, 6 ribbies. 3-2 by Kelly. He was on deck. Foul ball to the right. 3-2. Alright, let's see. 3-2. Kelly. That's a strikeout, second out for the Cardinals. And the Redbirds are down with their final out. Not what any baseball team wants to see if you're trailing like 3 or 4 runs, slides the battle back in it, and, you know, not something you want to see. Kelly gives the sign down. for the stretch.
Into
The
the
pitch
box,
coming up.
Jose Martinez. As he'll
Top
take a
1-0.
slider here that misses
Last chance for the
ball one.
Cardinals is up to bat, and it'll be Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 3.
At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
1-0 by Kelly coming in. First name is Son. To the right, 1-1.
Strike 92 on the radar gun that time.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can erase this one tab real quick. 1-1 by Kelly.
And there's a
Bottom
call.
1 and
Strike
2.
as now they're down to their final
Redbirds
strike this
down with their
afternoon.
final strike.
A crowd of
Okay, let's see if I can get a good slide
39,000
result
on
on
their
this one. Like I said, I did not watch SmackDown yesterday, so not really. 1 and 2 by Kelly. To the
feet.
right,
And that
2 and
misses
2.
2 and 2.
This is one of those classic cases of the
I mean, it wasn't that bad of a so, since they were actually building a bit more on, what do you call it, the Survivor Series in a couple more weeks. To the right, 3 and 2.
On the breaking ball that time
Up
as
next,
it's well
Paul
off the
DeZon.
outside.
The shortstop.
Paul DeYoung would be
131
next.
average. He is on deck.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, I actually want to get that one in.
Cardinals down to
3 and
their
2.
final strike here.
Nice strikeout, and the Cardinals snap at 2.
That'll do it
And the
here.
Cardinals are now 10 and 20 and 27.
It's good to win a baseball game, but when you can win
I mean, the Cardinals won 2 games, try to get back in it a little bit, but that's something that they do not want to have. It's the Rangers take the series finale in Texas, going up to 15, 16 and 29.
Number 59 wins his
Good emotional
fourth
game,
out
though.
of the bullpen this
We'll look
year.
at it in a second, guys. Hold on.
Charged with the loss
I want to look at
after
this
7
top 40 side real quick due to Halloween. Have a check. Okay, come on. Let me look at it.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way
Can we
over to
refresh it, please?
ShowNation.com.
So we can actually see what we're looking at. Tell you what, let me go to the home page of it. Okay, boom, saw it. Okay, there we go. Now we actually have it. For the 20 and 27 Cardinals, played a not bad of a game. Marcell Zona had a 2-run shot, 1 for 4. Yadier Molina had a double, 1 for 3. Jose Martinez had a double. Matt Carpenter had a strikeout. He was 0 for 3, basically. The one that took the series finale in Texas, getting the win by 4 runs. Going up to 16 and 29, it's the Texas Rangers. Logan Forsythe had 3 for 4, home run, 2 doubles, and a ribby. Ronald Guzman had a 3-run shot. Had 4 RBIs, a double as well. Okay, nice. And Hunter Pence had a double. Danny Santana was 1 for 3 at the bat and had a ribby. So the Cardinals go down to 20 and 27 this season. Rangers go up to 16 and 29. 6-2, 12 hits, 1 error, 3 hits, and no errors. Well, it hasn't been all too bad to wonder out for sure. So ups, down. Mendez. So I have to put a little more drop on it. Smith, Lipa. So the Cardinals are 20 and 27 this season. Gonna simulate that. Tyrell O'Neill gets traded from the 20 and 27 Cardinals. Trade Tyrell O'Neill to get Nate Lowe from the Rays. First baseman Nate Lowe. Which I'm fine with. Whereas I think the 20 and 27 Cardinals are not bad between what they're actually looking to
It's Monday morning and welcome to
bring
Inside
upon
the
that
Show.
theory.
Looking first at the NL Central, the Rangers
Hold on, let me
knocked
see
out
this.
12 hits as a team as they got
Boston,
the best of the visiting Redbirds.
that's a
6-2.
drop.
As of
Gray.
today, the Rangers are in last
Alright.
place in the AL
As far as the other
West.
teams go
And
today,
the
guys,
Cardinals
we're going to
sit
get
in
over this
last place
quickly,
in the
then
National
simulate the
League
day
Central
off
Division.
real quick.
Anthony Swarzak
Um,
got his second W of the season, leading the Braves
Start off
past
with the
Brewers
Red
3-1.
Sox.
At the start of the day,
Getting
the
good
Braves
most of the win
sit in
after
second
30 and
place in the National
17.
League East Division, while the Brewers
Over the
are in third
Astros
place
in a
the
fun
AL
game.
Central.
down to 31-16 in Boston. Final score, guys, 3-0 shutout, 8 hits, no errors, 3 hits, and no errors. David Price with 4th win up for grabs. Rival game, Rays win by 5, up to 26-20.
The Los Angeles
Over
Dodgers
the Yankees, 27-19 in New York City. What's much for them, but they had a good emotional time between having a great emotional vacation. 7-2, 5-15 hits, no errors, 9 hits, with 0 errors. One was 4th win.
4-1. In the standings, the
The Rockies suck a big win, up to 23-24. Over the Phillies, to 23-23. And Philadelphia, final score 8-0 shutout, 13 hits, no errors, 3 hits, and just 2 errors. Marquez, the 3rd win.
Are 4th in the division.
The Orioles win by 3 runs, up to 23-25. Over the Indians, to 27-18 in the state of Ohio in Cleveland. 9 likes, thank you so much, guys. I greatly appreciate that.
The Giants,
Zombie Script, the best of all time.
as they made it
Let me double check.
11-5. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I don't know when my sister Phoenix is going live today. I mean,
are at the bottom of
I think it's actually part of her time. I mean, I think so. But yeah, I have no clue what time she's going live, but it'll be soon. This morning.
The American League East Division.
5-2, 11 hits, 1 error, 5 hits, and 1 error. Scarf was ready for this win. Believer was 12th save. Between Gresham. Athletics win by 2 in extra innings with 10 only, by 2 runs. Up to 22-27. Over the Tigers, to 13-34 in Detroit by 2 runs. 7-5, 11 hits, no errors, 10 hits, and 1 error. Hendricks goes up to 2-0.
Entering the day's
Win a stat seat.
the Indians are leading the Central Division.
The Marlins get their 18th win by 5 runs, up to 18-27. Over the Go-Go Mets, to 22-24 of the season.
Right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the
Not that bad to reduce. Basically, 8-3, 12 hits, no errors, 8 hits with 0 errors. The positive side. Alcantara, the 2nd win.
Heading into the day, the Angels
The Dodgers win by 2 runs. Going up to 27-21 over the Reds at 29-19 in Cincinnati, state of Ohio. 4-2, 7 hits, no errors, 8 hits, no errors. Ray was 5th win. Jansen was 16th save. Lucky number 16. The Braves went short by 2 runs. Going up to 24-24 of the season. Over the Brewers to 22-27 in Atlanta. 3-1, 7 hits, 0 errors, 9 hits, and 0 errors. Swarzak, 2nd win. Green was 15th save. The Cubbies win an emotional win by 2 runs as well, improving to 29-16. Over the Nationals to 25-21 of the season in Washington. 4-2, 8 hits and no errors between both sides. David Faust's 4th win. Greg Kimbrell's 7th save. The White Sox win by 3 runs, and emotionally of a good factor. Up to 28-19 over the Blue Jays to 15-31 in Chicago. By 3 runs, 4-1, 10 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and no errors. Rodon's 2nd win. Columbus 18th save. The Giants win by 6. Going up to 13-33 over the Diamondbacks by 6 runs to 20-27 in Arizona. 11-5, 14 hits, no errors, 8 hits and 1 error. I'm gonna go ahead and place the alarm for 5. Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna set up a different time. By the way, guys, we're gonna be changing our time, so I'm gonna go. I don't know, maybe 5, maybe. See how things go between the changing time. 14 hits, no errors, 8 hits, and 1 error. Bob Gardner for 2nd win. The Royals squeezed by 1 run in extra innings at this point, up to 22 and 25. Over the Angels to 27 and 20 in LA by 1 run closely. 7-6, 12 hits, no errors, 15 hits, and no errors. Ian Kennedy of his first win. Between any starter or any pitcher that's on the bullpen. The Mariners squeaked by 2, up 24 and 25. Over the Twins to 24 and 22 in Seattle. 5-3, 10 hits, no errors. 11 hits, no errors, the same other stat sheet. Sheffield's 4th win. Tilavalov's 15th save, mostly. And the Pirates getting a 20th win, getting it done by 3 runs, up to 20 and 25. Over the Padres to 31 and 16 of the season. In San Diego, final score 4-1, 7 hits, 1 error, 8 hits, and no errors. Taliva's 3rd win, Kilov's 3rd save. So the Cardinals are 20 and 27. Can simulate that for a moment. As far as the other teams go, not as much, but we'll get down to it real quick before we get towards tonight. For Halloween.
Let's jump right in and revisit
as we got the Red Sox winning by 3, up to 31 and 17. Over the Blue Jays to 15 and 32 in Toronto. 4-1, 10 hits, 1 error, 14 hits, and just 2 errors. Rodriguez 6th win. Grassley was 15th save between any good career. The Athletics win by 2 between a different series, up 23 and 27. Over the Indians to 27 and 19, Cleveland, Ohio, state of Ohio. 4-2, 9 hits, no errors, 8 hits, and 1 error. Zadov's 2nd win. Trennan was 1st save.
The A's starting pitcher, number 44,
there we go.
His 2nd win of the year.
The Orioles win by 2 at this point, going up to 24 and 25. Over the Yankees to 27 and 20 in Baltimore. State of that is Maryland in 50 states. 6-4, 8 hits, 1 error, 9 hits with no errors emotionally.
The Houston Astros
Fryer's 1st win. Bieber's 13th save. Way in a closer number.
Thanks for tuning in today.
The Nationals win by 3 runs. So that's the only 3 runs so far. The 26 and 21. Over the Go-Go Mets, 22 and 25 in New York City. Final score of that is 3-0 shutout, 6 hits, no errors. Just 4 hits and just no errors. Without any emotion. Steven Strasburg for his 5th win. Let's see. The Rangers win by 5 runs, up to 17 and 29. Over the Mariners to 24 and 26 in Texas by 5 runs. 6-1, 8 hits, 1 error, 7 hits with no errors intact. Lynn for his very 5th win coming into play. Let's see. The Phillies. The 1 run knots. The only run. Up to 24 and 23. Over the Cubs to 29 and 17 in Chicago. 1-0 shutout, perfect game, 8-0, actually 8, trying to rephrase the set in mind, 8 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and 1 error. To Spy was 4th win, Vincent was 6th save. The Astros set a powerful game, and by 10 innings, by 1 run, that knots at this point, proving up to 32 and 16, over the White Sox to 28 and 20, and Houston by 1 run. 2-1, 6 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. Davinsky of a 2nd win. Let's see. The Braves get a 25th win, up 25 and 24. Over the Giants to 13 and 34 in San Francisco. 5-2, 7 hits, 1 error, 5 hits with no errors. Soroka of a 2nd win. Green for 16th save on top of it. Between that schedule. The Angels won by 4 runs, up to 28 and 20 of the season. Over the Twins to 24 and 23. And LA final score, guys, 8-4, 9 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and thus 2 errors. Pena of a 2nd win. And the Padres won by 1, having a powerful 32 and 16 over the Diamondbacks at 20 and 28. And San Diego 2-1, 6 hits and no errors. Go ahead and throw my loves link in the chat again. See if I can get it up there real quick. Like I said, I don't know when my Six Phoenix is going live though. I have no clue. I mean, I would guess the time, but I don't have a real good time it would be. But it all depends. It was Zillion of a second win. So guys, baseball will be next Saturday in the afternoon, because I'm going to be working... Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Actually, not next Saturday. I mean, I think if I do an opportunity, I was thinking... Yeah, maybe next weekend. I don't know, but it all depends. I'm going to be working 6 to 3 on that time, so... You guys will only get the Suzima by then. But I'll let you guys know tonight, when we do an hour and 45 minutes of... the Suzima, actually no, not the Suzima, Watch Dogs Legion, every 3 to 4 days a week, for the Halloween episode tonight, and then the Suzima will be back tomorrow, so we'd actually get through that. So it will be only a 2-game series, as the 20 and 27 Cardinals will be back in St. Louis, hosting the 22 and 25 Kansas City Royals. So, coming up next week, on the mound for the 20 and 27 Cardinals will be Michael Watka. 2-2 win-loss record, 74 strikeouts, with a 1.72 ERA. And also on the mound for the 22 and 25 Royals will be Zach Zunis. 4-1 record, 56 strikeouts, 2.24 ERA. Same way at a different time. As far as the other teams go, real quick, guys, we'll get this going too. 23 and 27 Athletics take on 27 and 19 Indians in Cleveland. Mania 4-2 with 3.50 ERA versus Bieber for 3.75 ERA from a different record. 27-20 Yankees visit the 24 and 25 Orioles in Baltimore, Maryland. Montgomery 3-3 with a 4.83 ERA versus the debut of Hess. He'll be on the mound the first time for the 24 and 25 Orioles. That should be interesting. Let's see. 29 and 17 Cubbies take on 24 and 23 Phillies in Chicago. Arita 3-1 with 3.40 ERA versus John Lister with an 8-1 sweet record of a 1.38 ERA. We'll see if any pitcher can put a good number of strikeouts, good pitching. See how many strikes they can come up with and show a good performance on it. See how that's going to be displayed between any team. 23 and 24 Rockies take on 20 and 25 Pirates in Pittsburgh. Go Steelers, black and yellow. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Freeland 3-4, 6.41 ERA versus Musgrove with a 3.77 ERA. 31 and 17 Red Sox take on 15 and 32 Blue Jays in Toronto. Ryan Porcello 5-2, 2.63 ERA. Versus Clay Buchholz with a 8.42 ERA. As well between the stats sheet. 26 and 20 Rays host a good one, but then the 27 and 21 Dodgers in Tampa. Uranus 1-5, 2.92 ERA versus Yarborough with a 5.26 ERA. Could go down to either way between who has the most runs, who has the most career wins on that. See where that heads. 13 and 34 Tigers host 18 and 27 Marlins in Detroit. Smith 0-3, 5.73 ERA versus Daniel Norris, 7.91 ERA between any pitcher that does not have a win once they have their first win for their favorite baseball team. 22 and 25 Mets take on 26 and 21 Nationals and New York City. Farrell Corbin 3 and 3, 3.57 ERA on my Navids versus Stroman. 2.69 ERA between a closer ERA percentage. Well, 22 and 27 Brewers take on 29 and 19 Reds in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ward 5 and 1, 2.28 ERA, taking on Nelson for 5.24 ERA. 17 and 29 Rangers host 24 and 26 Mariners and Texas. The ones on the mound is Gonzalez 5 and 3, 3.12 ERA versus Minor. 2-4 record with a 3.33 ERA between the three numbers. At the same time, between an odd one. 32 and 16, red hot Houston Astros host the 28-20 White Sox in Houston. Kopech 3 and 2, 4.22 ERA. Versus Bequasis Jr. with 6.88 ERA. It should be pretty good. The 13 and 34 Giants take on 25 and 24 Braves in San Francisco. Without any team like the 49ers and the 13 and 34 Giants for sure. Fried 1 and 2, 5.40 ERA versus Johnny Cueto with 4.11 ERA. 24 and 23 Twins visit 28-20 Angels in LA. Romero 4 and 3, 5.89 ERA versus Trevor Cahill with 4.08 ERA. And last but not least, the 32 and 16 Padres take on 20 and 28 D-backs in San Diego, California. Matt Leake 3 and 2, 4.02 ERA versus Lamont with a 4.17 ERA. Alrighty guys, I'm going to get out of here this morning. No standings today. I'll tell you what's going to happen on tonight's episode of what's going to happen tonight of Halloween. Stay put a moment guys, from Zombies Group. Hold up. That's Jimmy Fallon. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for me. Baseball might be next week, but I have to see what day it would be coming in for sure. I mean, I look at a couple of days off on the schedule. I think you guys may or may not get baseball next week since I'm working 6 to 3, so I don't know. We're going to be getting closer to the PS5 in a couple weeks, so I don't know when you guys are getting baseball. Maybe sometime soon. So we'll see how things are going to go for us going forward, and we'll see if we can get to a good situation for it. But it is still every 1 to 2 days a week, so I'll let you guys know tonight when I'm doing a new episode of baseball, menacing the 20 and 27 Cardinals. But if I do go live tonight, today's Halloween, you guys will have an hour and 45 minutes of White Sox season Halloween episode. That'll be the 3rd episode of that. You guys had a good morning this morning. Want to catch more baseball soon, every 1 or 2 days a week. Hit that red support button. Also hit that like button the same way. If you guys also have a Twitter, if you guys are new or not new, that has a Twitter and a Discord. You can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. And also the same thing on Discord, send me a request by sending your first and last name information on Twitter. And also a little bit between what Discord can pretty much do, where you guys can where you guys can say hi or hello, how you doing. We watch videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, comment, never ask for support back. I should be back tonight. I should be coming back tonight to do the Halloween episode of White Sox Legion. Now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna stick with I don't know. I think you guys will get an hour and 45 minutes tonight for White Sox Legion since it's Halloween. Yeah, baseball, I don't know when I'm gonna be doing a new episode. I think it'll be real soon. Next Saturday I've got 6 to 3. So you guys may or may not see a new episode of baseball after that or before then. I'll let you guys know on tonight for White Sox Legion, see if we can actually belong into it and see what we can do. But I want to say thank you, TV, for coming by. Keep up the work, buddy. Thank you, Elias, Nico, and my buddy Pars for coming by. I will see you guys tonight for the Halloween episode of White Sox Legion. If I don't see you guys tonight, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for an hour and 45 minutes of the Suzima. And that's every Saturday and Sunday. So we can try to balance the time behind the key, between the other stuff for sure. See what we can do behind it. But alright guys, have a good morning, be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. Have a good morning, happy Halloween. I'll see you guys tonight for Legion. We're now in 45 minutes between mornings or evenings. And that's usually same time, same channel. Have a good morning, happy Halloween. I'll see you guys tonight, and I'll see you in the next one.